Hi, welcome to Lanternum Grange Holiday Activities. I'm Naz and I'll be creating with you today. So we're going to be creating some lovely rainbow tissue paper flowers. Been very inspired seeing all the rainbows around the streets everywhere, and then we'll create a lovely rainbow jar for the flowers to go into afterwards. So let's get started. So all you need for this task is some tissue paper, 4 sheets, A5 size approximately. So you might change the size once you're happy at making these. You can make all different size flowers. So A5 tissue paper, 4 sheets, any colours that you choose, and then a pipe cleaner or some wire to tie the flower. So first of all, take your sheets and tap them like a newsreader. I love doing that. And then all you're going to be doing is folding over the first. So all the sheets together fold over approximately a thumb width, about 1 centimetre, and then fold the other way. So it's like an accordion or like you're making a fan. So you keep going across the shortest width of your tissue paper and do that all the way until you get right to the end, so you've got like a moving piece of paper. So keep that nice and tight once you've got it together. Trim off any ends. So if your paper goes over like mine, just give it a trim, and that's what you'll end up with. So far we've just folded the paper like so. Perfect. Then take your tissue paper and fold it in half. Okay. Next, take your pipe cleaner and tie it around the middle of your tissue paper flower. Twist it all the way down. You'll find you get a much stronger stem if you want to put it in a jar, and I'll show you another task we can do with it after as well. So twist it all the way round, and there you have it. That's the first section. Then, once you've got it together like this, it's up to you whether you cut a curve or whether you cut a point, like a triangle point. So the triangle point or a curve. So the triangle point, you get a much different shaped flower petals if you're doing one with a curved edge. And I've done half of this one with no edge at all, so if you just want to try it as it is, you can. So you can experiment and see what you prefer. Then here's the bit where you've got to be a little bit gentle. So open up the flower and just peel each layer. So it's easier if you've got different colours, and push it up. Don't panic too much if you do get any little rips, as it'll add to the organic nature of your flower. So keep going. I love the sound of this. Nice rustling paper. So keep going until all your layers are separated and up like so, and then do the same to the other side. Lots of rustling. This gets really addictive to do as well. So you could have a whole house covered in flowers. You could make a giant flower wall. You could maybe make flower bunting to hang at your window for people coming past. I think that would look lovely. You can put stamens inside if you like, with another pipe cleaner or some wire. And there we have it, your lovely rainbow. Now you can make a whole bunch of these flowers if you want to, and you can just keep carrying on making them to hang up and decorate your home inside. But also, if you have an old headband, you could be inspired by Frida and make a flower headband with them. So be careful with the wire points. So you can always take the back if there's anything sharp, and then you can just really simply done here, you can just wind around the paper flowers and you've got a Frida style headband here. So you can be a lovely flower fairy or warrior. There we are, there you have it. So you can have a little flower fashion show if you like with those. And then If you want to try different sizes, oh, it's one of my favourites, you can also use the whole tissue paper, so the sheets it comes in, and you can make a giant flower. So exactly the same technique with the folding and the cutting on the edges and then tying it together. And here in this one I've put some stamens as well, so just some pipe cleaners tied in half and then just twisted the ends of them there. So again, you could use garden wire or even string to tie the flower, so just depending on what you've got at home. So that's a lovely fun craft there. So obviously let's try this on. Lovely. So yeah, you can go wild with these. You can mix the different colours. You can just alternate one or two colours. It's up to you. So you can make a whole bunch of them. They're really lovely to give as gifts for people as well. Always make people smile, and definitely as they don't need any water, then they're much easier to look after. So now you've made all your lovely paper flowers, you can make a jar for them to go in. These are lovely with tea lights in as well because they reflect all the colour. So you can just go making these. You can make lots of them. All you need is an empty jar, some PVA glue. You can water it down. You can even make glue with water and flour if you'd like to instead. Have a go at that. And then a brush of some kind to spread it on. And just your tissue paper, so any scrap bits you have left over, multicolours, whatever you've got. And then all you need to do is take your sheets of tissue paper and cut them. So yeah, you definitely need a scissors as well. Up to you what shape. So you could cut some rectangles. You could cut, sorry, that's squares there. So you could cut rectangles or squares. You could cut hearts out and stick on. So this is one that's just been glued currently at the moment. You could just obviously layer over the top is what's important. So you don't want any gaps. You just want to cover it in colour, and it really pops through the light later on. Obviously you can be more exact if you like and layer up the colours in different ways to look like a rainbow. It's endless with this. It's completely up to you how you design your jar. If you like it more abstract, that's fine. So all you do is spread some PVA glue onto your jar. Be nice and generous with it. And then place on your tissue paper and press in place gently. And then keep doing that. And the trick is to layer the colours over because they do look lovely and blend together. You can rip the paper if you prefer. But my tip is to get all your sheets ready before you start sticking them on, because once your hands get a bit sticky it becomes hard to cut and get them all ready. So organise maybe in your colours and just keep going, keep sticking and layering until you've got lots on there. You might have a particular design you want to do, and you may want to go over it with black afterwards, like an outline or something to be a silhouette. That might be a really lovely idea. So then you keep going with your jar, and you just keep filling it until you, until you end up covering all of your jar in colour. So I've just showed you a few ideas here, and obviously once you've covered it, your jar should look as lovely as this one. I hope you've enjoyed creating with me today. Please share your lovely makes and creative ideas with Lanthanum Grange Arts and hashtag Create with Naz. And hopefully I'll see you soon and all your lovely rainbow flowers. And for now, bye!